So, man, I was watching an interesting video, okay? And there was a guy, and he was talking about how there were people who had came out of the porn industry, okay? And how certain Christians were not supportive of these people. They were telling them stuff like, hey, you're going straight to hell. God can't save you. You disgusting. You're filthy. You're disgusting. You're going to hell. God can't save you. Man, God can save anybody. Okay, anybody who is willing to repent can be saved. Okay, there's nothing God can't save you from. But the thing is, you have to work with Him. Okay, you have to be willing to take that forgiveness. Okay, you have to be willing to say, hey, I did something wrong and repent and take that forgiveness. Okay, but that's a weird thing that a Christian would not be supportive of somebody trying to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. But I've actually seen a number of videos online. People were saying stuff like that, where they either had people coming into their comment section, when they were talking about in the past that they did certain things and just trashing them and tearing them apart. Okay, or I've seen videos of people saying that they went to church and saying, had repented and was trying to live a Christian life, and the people was not supportive of them at all. Like, oh, used to do that. Oh, used to be in pornography. Oh, used to be gay, or used to do bisexual, or used to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Okay, Christians should be extremely supportive to people trying to live a godly lifestyle, trying to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. We should be supportive of that. We should help them or do whatever we can to help them. Okay. We should welcome them with open arms. I thought that was like the biggest point, one of the main points that Jesus came here, was to tell people to repent and have a better relationship with people and teach the gospel. I don't know. That's a weird thing to me, man. But what's really interesting to me? If we look into the case of, say, pornography, okay? Let's be honest, okay? How many Christians actually currently watch pornography or have watched it at some point in their life? If you ever watched porn, then you actively took a part in that sin, okay? Well, I never did pornography myself. Doesn't matter. If you bought those Playboy magazines, those nudie magazines, whatever they call them, you watch the DVDs, the VHS tapes, or you go on those little pornography sites, Pornhub, whatever they call them, and you watch that stuff, you are actively taking a part in their sin. I wasn't doing it, no, but you were promoting it and financing it. Listen, we can talk about drug dealers, okay? But drug dealers can't sell drugs without drug addicts, okay? They have to have people who buy the drugs, okay? We can talk about drug dealers all we want. We can talk about crooked politicians who are in bed with drug dealers, but all this stuff can't go on unless they have a market to sell that to. And those people who are in that market take an active role in keeping them in money. They take an active role in them in everything that they do, okay? Same thing with the porn industry, okay? You're not supportive of somebody repenting and getting out of that porn lifestyle, but if you ever watched pornography in your life, you supported that lifestyle, okay? We can look at the porn actors as, oh, they're disgusting, or the people who make pornography, oh, they're disgusting, but they wouldn't exist without you. I don't know what percentage of Christians in the United States of America have watched porn or have watched porn. But I'm just throw a number off the top of my head. I'm willing to bet it's probably anything from 60 to 80%. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's kind of odd to me that we wouldn't be supportive of these people coming out of that porn lifestyle. Because, let's be honest. If you watched those videos at any point in your life, you supported it. You facilitated it. Okay? And it's a lot of stuff goes on that industry. Okay? You have women who said they've been raped. You have some underage girls involved in it. Oh, that doesn't happen. Yes, it has happened before. You have actually can look it up. You've had a few cases of them actually shutting down porn studios or investigating them because of that. That has happened before. And then not only that, if you go on those porn channels, they get pornography from all over the world, man. So, you know, they don't, some of these other countries, you know, they don't probably regulate it as much. So I'm pretty sure if you've watched some underage girls getting pounded on those tapes, if you watch porn, okay, let's be honest, okay, you've got sex slave trafficking. Some of those women in those porn films are probably victims of sex slave trafficking, okay. Not only that, you got these pimps. You don't think those pimps will take their women up there and hey, go get to work. Go do them porn tapes. So I don't know, man. It's just like, it's just an odd thing to me for a Christian to not be supportive of someone trying to come to the faith. Okay. Somebody who's repenting and saying, hey, what I'm doing is wrong or what I did is wrong. I want to be a follower of Jesus Christ. We should be very supportive of that, because when that person sees you and you say you're a Christian, okay, you represent Christ to a lot of these people. When they go to these churches and, you treat them like crap, or you're very nasty and rude to them. Oh, this Jesus stuff ain't no good. I don't want to get out of here, man. Let me get out of there. I don't want to go. I don't want to be no Christian anymore. Okay, maybe they'll go to another religion, or maybe they'll just say, you know what, I'll go out and go back in the porn industry, or go back into the gay lifestyle, where they were more. Maybe they were nicer than me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but either way it goes, it's insane. Like I said, it's insane. Because a huge chunk of Christians have watched pornography. Okay, I used to be into pornography. Okay, and yes, and you know what? I facilitated it. I got to the point where I didn't care. You know, I was a reprobate. I would just watch porn all day long. All day and all night. I didn't care, and I facilitated to that. I facilitated those people sinning because I helped it. Okay, by me watching the VHS, the DVDs, or going on those porn sites. I took a part in it. I took part in that action. Okay. And so me and myself, I would never criticize people who are in that industry who repent and want to become Christians. I'm happy for them to go to church or, you know, or repent and say, hey, what I'm doing is wrong. I'm not going to do this anymore. I very much encourage those people. And that's what we should be doing. And it's kind of interesting to see some Christians who will sit up there and, you know, act very funky toward these people, or tell them, yeah, well, you going to hell. God can't save you, going straight to hell. God can't do nothing for you. Now, that's crazy. That's crazy, because a lot of these so-called Christians, a lot of us, we watched all that, okay? Yeah, you took part of it. When you sit there and you watch pornography, and you watch all those acts, you're taking an active role in that stuff, okay? They would make pornography videos if you were not buying them. They would have made VHS tapes if you weren't buying them. They wouldn't put it up on streaming channels if you wasn't watching them and sending all that traffic to their channel. No, they wouldn't do it. So you're playing an active role in that sin. You're encouraging sin, okay? And we have a lot of people who call themselves Christians who have encouraged sin by watching pornography or looking at porno magazines or whatever. So we very much should encourage people who've come out of pornography and want to come to the church and have fellowship with their fellow Christians. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But you know, I disagree with that. I'm very shocked by that. Okay. But I've seen countless people online who do videos or talking about their own experience of how when they repented and they got convicted of their sin, that, you know, the people they thought who was going to welcome them with open arms was actually unsupportive of them, or told them, oh, you did porn? Oh, they ran trains on you? Yeah, get away from me, dog. Ain't no help for you. Ain't no help for you. Get away from me. Yeah, but that's not the right way to be, man. You know, that's not the right way to be, especially since a significant portion of us, we were right there with them. You can call yourself a Christian. You can call yourself whatever you want. But if you looking at porno magazines or watching the VHS or the DVDs or Pornhub and you whacking off to that stuff, do you really think you're much different than these people? Because you're supporting their sin and facilitating it. Okay, if nobody can save them, then what about you who call yourself a Christian who watch their content? You actually, to be honest with you, you're probably worse. Me, myself, and people like me were worse than those people because we claim to know the truth. We claim to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, but we're watching the pornography. We're watching what these people produce. So now, man, we have to welcome these people with open arms. When they repent, we have to welcome them with open arms and be supportive of them